Hello everyone, welcome back to cryptogains for another video, and in today's video we will be looking at Ethereum and how much Ethereum you need to be in the 1% club. These videos always fascinate me because, you know, we've seen it with Bitcoin and the world's population and how they do it. They take 1% of the world's population. We've all seen the famous tweet, especially if you've been watching my channel. So I'm going to go over this with you. You know, how much would you need to be in the 1% club of Ethereum? If this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe, and yeah, I'm going to dive into it. But before I do so, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before investing in the money. That being said, always got to read this tweet out. It says here, if you had 0.28 Bitcoin, which I'm sure a lot of people who have invested into Ethereum would obviously know, you know, it says here, only 1% of the world would only ever be able to own more than you, hence putting you in the 1% club. So, as I do, like I've done with all my other, well, I'll say all my other, only a few coins, 1% club there. I thought I'd try it with Ethereum. I'm trying to look to see if there's any more. There is other ones. Oh yeah, look, Chainlink there as well. There's a few. You can go through my channel if you want to see the other ones. So let's really do this. Actually, if you're new to the industry and obviously you've never seen my channel before, I'm going to explain how he figured this 1%. I already told you before. He takes 1% of the world's population, right? And this is what he did with Bitcoin, right? So, and I'm just going to quickly show you. So 1% roughly is about 78 million. 400 if you want to do the 784, right? 78,400,000. That's roughly 1%. And he took Bitcoin's supply, right? Which most people say, oh, you can only ever have 21 million, right? And then he divided it by 78 million, roughly 400,000. Just get it up here real quick, and it should give you the number. Well, here it says 0.267, and you know, as I'm not sure why it works like this, but I think as time goes on, this will constantly shrink. Maybe because the price is going higher in Bitcoin, I don't know. But you know, this is roughly how much you would need. Actually, to be fair, saying that, I didn't add the rest of these numbers here. Look, so you know, if you added all the numbers together, again, rough estimate, you'd be looking at 0.28. But yeah, so we're gonna do this with Ethereum. How much would you need to be in that 1% club? So I'm just scrolling down here now. I'm going to look at Ethereum. It has a total of 114 million coins in supply. So again, you know, we can do the same formula. You put that in, you divide it by 78,400,000. Again, just roughly 1%. You would be, actually, you know what I might do? I'm going to copy this as well because keep putting it in. You would need a total of, did I do that right? Did I divide it? Yes, I did. Mad, it's saying you'd only need roughly 1.46. So if you have one Ethereum, you know what? It annoys me sometimes because I remember looking back at Ethereum in 2018, right down here, and it was like £60. And I was buying it and then trading it for like, there you go, look, 60 quid. And I was buying it and trading it for like, you know, XRP and things like that. I should have just held on because, you know, well, saying that, even if you have held on, if you haven't, you would be in the 1% club if you had 1.46. Yeah. But I want to take it that step further because, you know, when you look at people that's investing into Bitcoin, they always tend to want to go for more. How many people want to have like 1 Bitcoin or 10 Bitcoin or, you know, so I'm going to now take it that step further and say, well, how much would you need to be in the elite club? Now, the elite club for me is 0.1%. Let me get it, 0.1%. That is that elite club. You know, you're taking it away from billions of people. Just 1% alone is taken away from billions. This, you are talking about 7,840,000 people would only ever be able to have more than you. So let's do this. Actually, I copied the last thing. Maybe I should have copied the Ethereums instead. Let me come down and copy this. Wrong one. Here we go. Copy. Ethereum's coin total supply, right? So you divide this by 7,840,000, roughly 1% of the 0.1% of the world's population. You would need a total of 14.6 Ethereum. Again, if you guys were like me when you was buying here, but you wasn't selling it into XRP, you may have this already. Even still, some people got in back here and it's like £3, like £5. You may be sitting on heap loads of Ethereum, and you know, you could be sitting in this 0.1% club, elite. But let's take it that step further. 0.001%. So what we saying? Something like this. 0.001%. Something like that. We are talking 784,000 people, guys. That's what we're talking. Only 784,000 people will only ever be able to own. It just sounds weird, doesn't it? More Ethereum than you. Let's do this. So you put that in, the supply of Ethereum, you divide it by 784,000, you get a total of 146 roughly Ethereum. Now, you know, that sounds like out of the realm of the possibility for the average person. You know, I'm an average guy. Trying to get that now, you'd be looking at thousands. Actually, matter of fact, we can do this ourselves, like ETH to GBP. Hopefully CoinGecko comes up straight away. You know, CoinGecko is the one to use if you want to see how much your Ethereum will cost. Let's just quickly do this here. So, you know, 146, you're talking... Is that like 167,000? That is mad. It's absolutely insane when I'm thinking I was buying at 60 quid. Anyway, but that's what it says. But again, I want to take it that step further. I'm talking about 0.0001% of the world's population. 78,400 people. This is what we're talking, guys. And sorry, and when I say this, right, and I said this in my last videos, and if you're new watching, you're talking about a football stadium. Imagine standing in a football stadium. This is what we're talking about. Only all those people in a football stadium would only ever be able to own more Ethereum than you. The rest of the world that's not inside that football stadium will not be able to own none. And it blows my mind to think that when, you know, when we look at these coins, and it's just, it's mad. Like, even like with Bitcoin as well, like there's the amount of people that and you know what, actually saying that, I compare this to having like, you know, maybe 100 Bitcoin or 150 Bitcoin or 2, I don't know, or 20. Those elite people that are really trying to grab them. I might have to do Bitcoin actually, because I don't even know if I've done it. I'll have to check if I've even done that, just to be precise on it, because I know he talked about 1%, but maybe people want to know more. But anyway, this is Ethereum. We are talking Ethereum. This is how much you would need. Oh, did I even do it right? So you take this, you divide it by 78,400. You would need a total of 1,461 Ethereum. Like I said, some of you may already have that. You know, you've had more than enough time to invest when it was down here 68. You know, it's dropped down to below the £100 many a times. Even back here, like when you first got in, you know, and even here, what was this drop here? Again, it went down to £100. So, you know, if you have this, you are like a damn whale. In my eyes, you are an Ethereum whale. And yeah, you know, like I said, only 78,000 people would ever be able to earn more than you. All those hundreds and millions and billions of people will never ever be able to earn more than you. Guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you found it fascinating. What do you think of this? Because I always find it interesting. I just did the Dogecoin one. if you're into Dogecoin as well, check out the Dogecoin one. If you liked this, please drop a like. Give me a subscribe. Are you into Ethereum? I do like Ethereum, but I was praying that it comes back down. I might have to wait for the next bull run with the way things are going. Please drop that like. I've already said that. What am I doing? And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.